hello. That window doesn't stay open. Can you hear me? Can you hear me well? I'm on my work laptop because I don't want to stream at my desktop. I'm lazy. Yeah. Can you all hear me? Let me ask in chat. Can you all hear me? That's a pretty funny ad. It's like Rebel Sus. Today I've been meaning to do a thing. Yeah, I don't want to stream on my computer, and I wanted to do a thing where I go on Reddit. Sometimes I do this. Sometimes I go on Reddit and find decks that people need help with, and then help them build their decks. So I wanted to stream that. So let's go find a lucky or unlucky person and help them build a deck. Is there a tag for this? No. What is it? How do you view? It's like a flare, right? I could use a flare. Find by, no. How do I find by flare? There's a bit of a delay. I don't think there should be a delay. Is there a delay? Okay, well, where's your list? Just post it in the chat. I could do that. Let's see though. Let's see what we find here. Anyone here have, nope. The brackets. I don't really want to talk about brackets. Looking for, okay, here we go. Looking for some advice on my upgraded Fey Dominion deck. Hi, I'm working on a fairy deck. Stars, I love this deck. It's a very good deck. I have assigned a Layla by Melissa Del Toro. Goblin. And just post in the chat. And it's very cool. But I've largely made it my own at this point. I'm sitting at 106, having a lot of trouble deciding what to cut. With a Layla's commander, the goal is to 106. It's just cutting 6 cards. I don't think this is a good use of our time, because they seem like they know what they're doing. What we need to help with is like a deck that's like really struggling. 6 cards, just cut any random 6. I don't really care. Recommendations to counter card draw, no hand limit through excessive draw. It's not a deck. Here we go, deck help. Zimone, Paradox Sculptor. I've been building this deck around the theme of getting Hydras onto the board, hopefully doubling counters and them being extra big and stompy. I have all copy of all the cards that are above $5 on my current perspective list, Moxfield. But I had lucky pulls such as Worldly Tutor, Exploration, Mystical Tutor. That's some good pulls. I'm thinking I could probably cut 3 cards and make room for them. Is it just cutting 3 cards? Is this what we're doing here today? Are we at 101? Okay, let me finish reading this. I would also appreciate any feedback on other cards I could cut and replace something that more synergy or more fun to play. I think I have enough creatures. I added in a good amount of ramp. And I have some random removal counterspells just in case. I'm willing to spend under $30. That will make things work better or make the deck more fun. Okay, no one answered, so let's answer. Let's help them do this. Let's help the Redditors first, and then afterwards I'll take someone's deck. So our other goal today is, because this could take forever, is I think I'll spend like 30 minutes, 40 minutes a piece at max on these decks, just so that we could like kind of get a move on. Right, let me log in. I'm on my work computer, so it's like always such a funny question. Check if you're an AI, or like check if you're not an AI. All right, so bracket 3. That's really funny. let's duplicate Reddit help Zimone. $30. So to do this, we need to look at, actually before we do anything, let's take a look at this deck. They want to make this more fun. And what? I think I have enough creatures adding more synergy and more fun. What does this commander do? At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on each of 2 dudes. Double the number of each kind of the 2 creatures or artifacts you control. Isn't this just like Voral? This is just like different Voral, right? Is that correct? So we just play Hydras and double stuff. Okay, group by type. Can we sort by mana value? So I can see where we're playing at. We have birds, Hydra, +1/+1 of trample. We might cut the Paragon. Hydra Crisis, that's good. Hydroid is when you cast. Yeah. Wait, what does it say? At the beginning of combat, put a +1/+1 counter on each up to 2 target creatures. That's a wild set of like words and numbers. Silent Creeper, and then you get to double any type. Each kind of 2 creatures or artifacts. God, that's a very complex card. This is a good card. This is like really good with like the One Ring. Evolution Sage, interesting. Mana Gorger is good. Rishkar was good. Master You might not need Master Biomancer. I don't know if y'all have watched. Scales is probably really good. I bet you Scales is in this. If you watch my latest like turbocharger video, actually really funny. I didn't think about how turbochargers was gonna sound like game changers. I didn't plan that very well, but a lot of people were saying like those cards sound like Win More, and I like fundamentally disagree on a lot of it because like the cards that I was trying to represent is like your deck isn't doing enough and in the first place, so you need those cards to hit the scale you need to do well in your game. So even though the cards don't do anything by themselves like a doubling season, I think like not having a doubling season, you lose doubly as fast. So when it comes to Win More, I think this one's a Win More because all the creatures here already come with +1/+1s. So this one's just making them a little bit bigger, especially when your commander already adds +1/+1 counters and your commander also doubles it. So you actually don't need the Master Biomancer. I think that's like a thing we could cut. I think Voral might be something we could cut as well. Like I think it's fun that you can double, and if you have Eorith or an untapper, you can like double like even more. But that to me also seems like way more. 'Cause at some point you hit a threshold, I think, where your creatures are super big, or whatever stuff you have has a lot of counters, and you just win the game. So, oh, Seedborn Muse is probably banger in this. I guess Seedborn Muse is kind of expensive. Briar Hydra, when it deals combat damage, +1/+1. So I'm just skipping all the Hydras because I assume all the Hydras just like do the same thing. 28 creatures. Farseek, Nature's Lore, ramp. Wave Goodbye. That's funny. Return each creature without +1. I've never seen that before. That's so cool. Body of Research. Create a 0/0 where, oh, that's huge. That's really funny. Overwhelming Stampede. Is that kind of Win More? That might be a little Win More. Who knows? That's like a game ender though. Maybe like by my own logic, that's the escalation card you need to end the game with. I like that they play Snakeskin Veil. Not a lot of people do this. Ripple of Potential. Proliferate, then choose any number of permanents. Those permanents get phase out. That's pretty sick. I wanted to add this somewhere. I forgot what deck. Mutational Advantage. Permanents you control counters gain hexproof and Nistral. Oh, I was gonna play this in my Atraxa deck. That's why it's familiar. Quandrix Command, Soul Ring Ozolith, the Great Henge, Leyline Axe. If this card is in your opening hand, you may begin. Equip +1/+1 double strike. That's kind of funny. Whisper Silk. See, like when we talk about synergy, I think this one's like semi-synergy, but you could probably find something more fun to do. This one makes sense. This one, yeah, no hardened scales. Very surprising. And then this is a clean 50-50 lands. I approve. That's how I build most of my decks. Like in the beginning, I'm just like, I don't really care. Umbra instead of Sea. Build Umbras when you attack, everything untaps, right? So I want to see. I feel like getting double is a pretty sweet. It is a pretty sweet buff. I don't know. I want to see what. Okay, what does this commander do? Zimone Paradox Sculptor. Zimone Paradox Sculptor. Okay. Quilt Greatworm. Whenever a creature deals combat damage during your turn, you put that many +1/+1. You may cast. That's a cool card. That's actually really cool. But that's $10. Put a +1/+1 on target creature you control. Your end step. Choose one. That's kind of boring. Inspiring call. So the request here is find stuff that's fun. Oh, that's sick. We definitely need Evolution Witness. Whenever one or more +1/+1 counter witness, you return a permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. That is wild. Okay, you know why that's wild? Evolution Witness. I almost want to build the whole deck around this Evolution Witness because it's like big brain with me for a second. What if you have an Evolution Witness and a Zimone, and all the cards here have channel, right? Like we put in like 4 or 5 channel permanents that Tanuki that finds you the land. My favorite Mirror Shell Crab. What else? Like just like we find a bunch of channel permanents, and then or cycle, and then every time you put a +1/+1 onto Evolution Witness, you get to put that back from your graveyard to your hand. So it's just like a free counter. That's cool. That's exciting to me. Okay, so what we're gonna do is now we're gonna do types and tags, and then I just added this. So we change tags, hashtag new cards. And then the last thing we do is we go advanced, we go price, save. And now I can check all the new stuff I'm adding. Will be under there. They set 30 in total or 30 per on the deck. 30-ish on the deck for cards. Got it. Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, proliferate. Meh. That's like a every 2 spells +1/+1 on my stuff, which could be cool. Hardened scales. Yeah, I feel like this deck needs scales. This deck definitely needs scales. So we'll put scales. It's only $1. Wow. Add that to new cards. Dire Sage is good. Millennium Calendar. When you untap one or more during your untap, put that many. See, if you're asking me for fun, that's a fun card. Is recurring. See, I want to recur Otawara Boseiju a lot, but I think the issue is those two cards are kind of expensive. But that's the dream, right? You have an Evolution Witness, Sage, whatever it's called, and just keep channeling all your stuff. Oh, you could just cycle the lands and just draw cards. You just said cycle that's the coolest part of this whole thing. I would play Millennium Calendar just because it's kind of funny, but maybe to Mimi, we'll think about it. Herald of Secret Streams. I don't think it's super fun, but they have it. Okay, cool. Wow, look, Game Changers. That's cool. I didn't come with the name Game Changers, by the way. Don't blame me for that one. I just voted on what cards I thought were good, or like really, really good. I didn't choose the name Game Changers, so you can't pin that one on me. How much is Seaborn Muse? $11. Seaborn Muse probably good. I feel like What's the request? Is it make it fun or make it good? It's definitely good. That would make it work better, more enjoyable. Goal to have fun. Okay, so I think Seaboard Muse goes against the more enjoyable, more whatever, the goal for fun. Because Seaboard Muse to untap everything and then like do all that stuff. It's annoying. Whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures, put a +1/+1 and draw a card. Whenever it attacks, you may win the game if. See, I think that's fun. I think winning's fun. That's my problem. Whenever that's $10. That frog is $5. It's wild. Sacrifice. Create a 2/2 for each. Oh, this is spider spawning on a thing. Add a nest. I feel like that's just a good mana rock. I'm kind of into Twitching Doll. Let's see how we feel about it. I guess I'm like a little too early because I should probably like play test this for like a hot second. Is Twitching Doll a creature? It's like an artifact, right? Where did it go? Where did it go? Twitching Doll. I added Twitching Doll here. Oh, it's a creature. Oh wait, it's a creature. Add one. It's a ramp, and then you could sacrifice it to make a bunch of dudes. I don't believe in Bramblewood Paragon. Do I believe in it? I think I do. For now. I don't believe in Master Biomancer. I don't believe in Voral. It's just your commander does it. I don't believe in like adding that. There was another card that I was not into. Bioshift is kind of funny. Fog is funny. I like that there's one fog. It's just like if that fog ever comes out, your opponents are always eternally afraid of fog. So just for that, I think it's funny and deserves to stay. I don't think Leyline X is like doing anything. And then we cut one more. What is Commander? It's like wait, let me check. We're at what's our mana value? Is there a tracker? Oh, it's actually a pretty low value deck. Oh, because all the Hydras are X and something. Well, we're not cutting any Hydras. I think that's like a rule that we can't touch the Hydra. What does Arwen do? Each other creature ETB with number of +1/+1 counters. It's literally the same thing as Master Biomancer. Each other creature. This one when to play. Oh, this is the one where you get to shift it. Colonian Hydra deals that much to each opponent. Hydra's growth is already here. They have dub season. They have unnatural growth. I'm gonna cut the Otterwin. That puts us at 100. I think their lands needs to get fixed. We'll do that in a second. Is this a booties deck? It might be. I don't know. They need Whisper Silk Cloak. Sword of the Animist. This is like all just generic cards. So it's hard to like. They're fine. They do stuff. But what's fun? Oh, Gold Vein Hydra. Oh, Gold Vein Hydra is $11. Damn it. That card slaps. That Vorinclex is $50. That's wild. Each creature you control. That's Paragon. Each creature of Paragon. Walking Ballista. That's kind of funny, right? What else? Scythe Cat Cub. Put a +1/+1 target creature. If the second time is Billy, you get to double the Oh, that's kind of interesting. See, I think Sage of Hours is fun. Taking extra turns is fun. Could that ever be infinite? It could be. You might be able to do infinite. Well, I don't know. What bracket are we? That's not Unlimited turns. Okay. Drake Hatcher. Deals, put that many incubation counters on it, remove 3. Whenever this creature just combat, I think that's kind of cool. Um, I think that dude's cool. Remove a +1/+1 counter, destroy an Steelbane Hydra. Do you have that? I feel like that's a good card. Steelbane Hydra. Because that blows up stuff. Oh, that's $10? When did magic cards go up with the price of eggs? This like doesn't make sense. Having infinite with Gave is cheating. You can infinite, yeah. Defiler or Vigor could be super good. Defiler or Vigor, what is that? I just passed it. Whenever you cast a green permanent, put a +1/+1. That actually, yeah, that might be pretty good. That might be pretty good. We're trying to find fun. Let me see what fun stuff. I guess the problem is like, how fun could you really get with +1/+1 counters? I don't know. I think Wave Goodbye is the most fun thing you could do. Put a +1/+1, then double, then overload. Wait. Put a +1/+1, then double number, then you get to overload it. That's kind of cool. Bushwhack, Season of Gathering, Body of Research. Huh. Magistrate Scepter. Lux Artillery. Oh, is there anything? Agatha Soulcon's $40? The world has like lost its mind. Whenever it makes sense, a good card. Whenever you put one or more +1/+1 on a creature you control, put a supply counter. Remove a supply counter. That seems kind of nuts. Stocking the pantry. What is Hydra's growth? At the beginning you double? Okay. I guess that's good. I guess it just like makes everything super big. I'm just like slightly concerned, like our plan is to get super duper tall, but then that just means like your stuff dies. I don't know. Fertilid Colony. Oh, those are cool. Yeah. What is this one? Whenever it's artifacts and enchant and creatures. Imprison on the Moon. Paradox. If one or more are no primal bounty. This is kind of cool. All right. Nova Gen is okay. I guess artifacts we could do. Put a. Maybe what we could also do is look at Kindred Hydra. Gargos, Vicious Watcher. That's kind of sick. Hydra costs 4 less. That's just free mana, right? Gargos makes it free. Yeah, I think we just want to put more Hydras in here. That's kind of fun. Gargos. Don't tell me Gargos is expensive. 70 cents, good. Oh, sucks that this is actually green-white. If it was green, that'd be cool. Okay, let's see what else we have. Leyline Mutation, Horrid Vigor. Nah. Hungering Hydra. It's just more Hydra stuff. Oh, we could play with casting X stuff. That would be kind of cool. Whenever you cast a permanence, that's $20. I've seen this before. I thought that was like kind of wild. Benevolent Hydra. Capricopian. When it enters with X, put a +1/+1 counter, then reselect who it's. That's That's funny. That's really funny. Then you may reselect which player is attacking. Only the player is. That's so funny. There's no way we're not playing this. Capricorn. That should be the commander. Capricopian. I'm glad I spent the effort to read it, cause or pronounce the name, cause that's such a funny card. Cap Capri Capricopian, yeah. Cards like Crows and Drover, Thrix. Oh yeah, Crows and Drover. Wait, what does Crows and Drover do? Crows and Drover. I actually like Thrix because it makes your stuff uncounterable too. Crows and Drover. Creature spells with 6 or more costs 2 less to play. Hold up. So does it work? I don't love this one. Does it work where it's like, how does the removal look? Not that many, I think. There's like a wave. There's like a big bounce spell. Wait, so if I announce I'm gonna pay 6, I'm gonna play this Hydra where it's X on the green, and I say X is equal to 5. I have a creature that says, the Crozen thing. Does that mean I only pay 4 because I announced 6 as like the total mana value of the creature? You'd add Crozen Grip. Yeah, Crozen Grip's probably good. Yeah, if you pick X equals 4 on an XGG, then it's 2GG. All right. I'm into Thrix because Thrix gives your stuff uncounterable, I believe. Flying, yeah, each spell you costs 5 or greater costs 1 less and can't be countered. That's appealing to me, that specific part. The other one I feel like is a little too cute. We have to get to 4, and then the Hydras we play after cost more. Less into that. If a creature would deal damage, put a +1/+1. Prevent the damage, put a +1/+1. Iron Scale Hydra. How much Iron Scale Hydra? 5 mana? I might cut the Apex Devastator. It's very funny. But actually this is awful because you can cascade into an X spell and then it just doesn't do anything. Boop. Goodbye. Wovenwall Hydra. Enter. You may search for a land card. That seems kind of good. How much is Wovenwall Hydra? It's $1. I'm gonna put it there. Wait a second. What is this? What is this? Ren's 1 Hydra. 100%. 100%. Because we can pitch this to reinforce and then pick it back up with the evolution sage. Ren's 1 Hydra. That is the coolest thing ever. Ren's Oran Hydra. I think we're hitting time limit soon. I think maybe another 10-15 minutes on this. We'll give it a whirl. See how it plays. And then we'll do something else. Oran Reef Hydra. Are we just adding a ton of Hydras here? Basic lands you control have double colorless. Spend next. That's kind of good. What if we made it? Yeah, it's Zimone, Hydras, and X spells. I kind of like that. I think that's kind of cool. And then we can look into changing our interaction suite to have more X stuff. That's kind of cool. I think that's fun. And that's the most important part. What I think. I'm kidding. Tribute 6. Enters the battlefield. If tribute wasn't paid, you may have fight another target creature. Ingenious Prodigy. X counters. At beginning, if you may remove a +1/+1. That seems kind of good. Wait a second. No, this is copying it, and then it has +1/+1s. Kodama's are really good. That's $20. That's wild. Troyan Gutsy. Draw a card, discard a card. It's okay. You may exert target creature X. Adapt to. pull from tomorrow. Blue Sun Zenith, Thassa's Intervention. That could be a good one. Thassa's Intervention. Syncopate, Condescend, Tyvar Stand. Oh, Tyvar Stand. We could do Tyvar Stand. Tyvar Stand instead of Snakeskin Veil. Snakeskin Veil does a permanent. Crow's Ingot Ram Through. Ram Through might be good. Gift. Death Touch counter on it. Untap it. Gift of the Viper. Put a +1/+1 on a reach counter and a Death Touch. That slaps. Icy Blast. Tap a bunch of creatures. Biomass Mutation. Oh, that's so good. That's so good because all the Hydras have like a base power toughness 0. So this would just make all your stuff super big. That's kind of cool. Animus Awakening. I think we add a bunch of stuff. We could probably go look and do some. Go check out how this deck is playing. Doppelgang. Doppelgang's really bad because all our stuff would come in with an X. What's this one? Create X, cope it. Nope, we cannot do that. Cannot make copies. Awaken the Woods? Nah. We have Ozolith. Do we have D Ozolith? $34? No, we're not doing that. What's this one? Enter the Fractal. Whenever double number +1/+1 counters on it. That's fine. X. Whenever one or more, create a token, dino, whatever. Creature tokens, you have flying. Simic Ascendancy, Hydra, Free from the Real, Elemental Bond. Let's see what else. Looking through a Hydra page. I just think cards are expensive now. I don't know. All right, we're up 6. So the last thing I'm just going to do is I'm going to Scryfall. And then I'm going to do blue, green, channel. And find all like the good ones. Discard, add a green monk. Oh, Colossal Sky Turtle. Hell yeah. That's a good card. Colossal Sky Turtle. Favor of Jukai. Nope, that's bad. Greater Tanuki, yes. Jukai Preserver. I guess it does stuff. Mirror Shell Crab. Oh, crab. Mirror Shell Crab. Shigeki. I want to recommend a Shigeki. I'm worried that they don't know how to play with Shigeki. It'd like do like too much effort. Discard this. Put X +1/+1 on a land you control. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Because you get to pick it up and just start turning your lands into creatures. And at worst, you just turn a land into like a big dude. And I'm going to do Cycle. We're going to clean up this deck a lot. Okay. When you cycle this card, put +1/+1, whatever. Cycle, flying counter. Cycle, cycle. Nope, 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 nope. Drake Haven makes a dude. When you cycle, each opponent mills 4. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Target creature gets +3/+3. Huh. Every time. What is evolution? I must be reading that card wrong. It can't be that good, right? Evolution. It's up here. Witness. Whenever one or more. Oh, it is one or more. It's permanent. I can't put fractured sanity. Damn. We could have given them a mill, like a mill deck. Frozen. We could have given them a mill deck, like a mill out, by picking up the fractured sanity. That would have been sick. Is it this one? No. Frozen. I'm trying to find this one. What else? What else can we do? Search for a basic land card or a thing. Chefnet Monitor. Vizier of Tumbling. No. Close. You could also loop Shark Typhoon. Put a trample counter. Destroy up to Web Strike Elite. That's cool. We're doing a lot of what we're doing here. What we're recommending is completely based on needing to get that what is it? The evolution witness. I think that's fun. So, all right. Mirror Shell Crab. Shift T. Okay. T. What else did I add? Not anything else, right? This one. I think that's it. I added this. I added this. Added all the bad cards. That's what I did. We're at 112. Alright, so here you're going to watch me trim one land. Oh, I need my cycle lands. Cycling. I think, did they say they opened a tutor? They did. Alright. We'll just tell them always find the guy. Put 2+1/+1s on creature or in the game's indestructible trample. I just need lands. Just give me lands. Can I do type? Type land? Can I do this? Yeah, I can. It's so good. Boop, 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 boop. I'm like obsessed with cycling lands. After my video on how to like do decks, like how to do like better land bases, I've been obsessed with cycling lands. Also been playing like from pre-modern. We're at, can't be 27. Did I bring it down to 27? Wait, really? We can't be playing 27. There ain't no way. Oh wait, is it because it's what if I just did type? Wow. Okay. In that case, we'll go to 14. 13. We have a lot of land cyclers. So, got 11 cards. Yeah, me too. After this whole process, I wish they had more like the duels. To cut 11 cards, I feel like I made this deck awful. I don't love this card. Sword of Animus is fine. Whisper Silk is probably good enough. Henge is good. Permanency control counter is indestructible. Yep. Inspiring Call is good. Quandrix Command. Counter spell. Yep. It's flexible enough. This is our protection. This doubles. I don't love the doubling part. It's just like such a blowout when it doesn't work. I don't think Bioshift does anything. We're never cutting Fog. I did add the Tanuki, so I think we cut one of the ramp spells, and I think it has to be one of the 3 drops, because the 2 drops are really good. This is a cool card, so we're not cutting this. Stampede is fine. Maybe Twitching Doll is too cute. Do. Can't be blocked. When it deals combat damage to player, choose one that has been chosen. Choose one. Draw. Okay, I guess it does. It draws cards or pumps. I don't like Paragon. I'm just gonna say it. Oh, this card is new. Wait, I think it's because I'm viewing it like that. What else? 5 cards. Cut 5 cards. This is a good card. Good card. No Hydras can be cut unless they're really bad. That's like the rule. That's the rule. Branching Evolution. These are all good cards. Psychrift is good. Psychrift is a game changer. Growth Spiral. Growth Spiral's fine. It's a good card. Cut 5 cards, I guess. Cut from my pile of awful cards. Maybe Biomass Mutation's too cute. I think this card's cool, though. I think this card's cool. Maybe we don't need Thassa's Intervention. 3 cards. Stock the Pantry seems really good. Cut 3 cards. What do we cut? This is a good one. They're all good. I don't know. We're currently at $9. Maybe we just cut some of this. Maybe not the Thrix. Okay, 2 cards. Cut 2. Maybe the Web Strike Elite. No, it's good removal though. I think this one we get. Is the land one? It is a land one. This one's the creature one. Maybe Nexus. Basic lands you control double. That's so good though. That's so good. Cut 2. Cut 2. Can't be blocked. This does literally what we wanted to do. Cut 2. It's like impossible. How bad is that cut from lands? 34. I don't think cut from lands because we have a big deck. Overwhelming Stampede. This is a game finisher. I like it. Okay, I guess we find like a Hydra. That kind of sucks. Forgotten Ancient. This is a good one. Herald. This is a good one. Hero's Bane. I guess this one can go. No, I don't think we can cut this. I guess we have to cut this package. Even though it's super fun. Such a bummer. Such a bummer. Yeah, these are all good cards. I'm eyeing the Whisper Silk. Also eyeing the Talisman. Guess Roaring Earth really sucks. No, this actually provides value. No, we can't cut that. The Forbidden Land cut. Is there another? I'm never cutting Nexus. Snaps. Tanuki, I guess. How unlucky. How many expels are we on? It's all the Hydras, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like a good chunk. Only 9 for now. So maybe Nexus could get cut. I feel like he's good. I'm gonna give this a whirl though. Wow, look at his land base. That's why I figured this land base needed like a lot of green. So I'm just gonna look at it real quick. Go down over here. We have 70%. This needs to be set. We just need to split this better. We go to let's add 4, go to 18, this one go to 11. Let's, how much is a breeding pool? Can't be that expensive, right? $15. I guess Hinterland Harbor. We'll go to 10. Hinterland Harbor. What's the blue-green? Is there a blue-green multiplayer land? I guess we'll figure it out later. Let's see how it looks. Ooh. Zimone. I was kind of concerned about the deck playing like this, where you don't do anything for a while. And then you're like relying on yo. And you're relying on just getting Zimone out. Oh, this is really good at fetch lands too. See, this doesn't do anything. I guess this doesn't do anything either. You might have made a really bad deck. I guess you add her to herself. Then this has 1 stocking counter on it. And then we draw, play a land, tap 2. I guess we can play Nexus, go to combat, add 1/1, trigger 2. So there's 3. And then end step. I guess play the Evolution Witness as well. Then we'll draw. Deck's bad. Deck's omega bad. We should have goldfished first. Rampant growth, floating 1, make a blue. I think. Yeah, get an island. Floating 1, play this. Play birds, untap, draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play this. Go to combat, add a thing. Pass the turn. I don't love this deck. This deck's not that good. It's like super clunky. Okay, so I don't think we can finish this very quickly. Trying a slightly tweaked version of the cycling hash deck. I think it'd be fun. I think that deck's good. Oh, thanks. Can I sell this? This is Rejuvenate. Yes, Rejuvenating Springs. Thank you. Wait, what is... Yoreth is here to Yoreth is here to untap. I feel like the untap is actually the where we need to go. Just because like the Hydras just don't do anything. So our early game's like really bad. Which is tough because I really wanted to keep the Hydras. I thought they were fun. But I don't think they're good. Okay. We gotta do a rapid rework of this. Okay, my thought is that if it's not an X, we cut it. I think this card sucks. Oopsie. We don't have enough Hydras to do anything with this. Omnivore, let's cut this. This makes sense. Hero's Bane. If you're not an X Hydra, you get cut. Enters with X plus and plus encounter. Yep. X, oh, these are all the X Hydras. We're fine with this. Untappers are good. They untap our lands. I think we need to find more untappers. Is where I'm thinking. Or activations. Is there a theme for untap? Oh, actually, you know what? Here's a smarter idea. Kiora. I think we... Not Kiora's follower. I think we need to play a hell of more dorks. This might be like a dork deck. Just because, like, you saw, we just did nothing. Absolutely nothing until, like, turn 5 or whatever. Oh, yo. Oh, yo. You want to go on camera? Want to go on camera, bubs? Oh, want to go on camera? Hang out over here? Yeah. Yeah. We have a cat. We have a cat. We have a cat. Okay, let's put some dorks in here. Because we're just not doing anything. Elvish Mystic. What are all the dorks? Finhorn Elves. I'm trying not to go too ham on this deck, but this deck's not good until I go ham on it, which is really against the thesis of this stream. And I also unplugged the power on my laptop. What are more dorks? Finhorn Elves, Elvish Mystic, birds. What, Boreal Druid? Is Boreal Druid expensive? Please don't be expensive. $3? Fine. How many elves do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A lot. 7. We might be able to play that silly elf. Oh wait. There's a elf that adds mana equal to its power. Okay, now we gotta look up +1/+1 counters as a theme. I think what we have to do is make this a good +1/+1 counters deck first, and then make it a Hydra deck as like the top end. That's what I'm thinking. Is Gyre Sage in here? She's not. Oh wait, wouldn't Fathom Mage be a slam dunk in here? Because Fathom Mage draws every time you put a counter on her. Thrumming Bird, we don't need that. We might. The Kodama's $20, right? Fathom Mage. Double. Am I just so old that no one else plays Fathom Mage anymore? Yeah, Fathom Mage. Fathom Mage is like free. Fathom Mage is super free. Cut 2 more awful cards. She's kind of... untap 2 legendary, untap 1. Untap 2 legendary. You can untap herself and untap Zimone, and then if you have 2 other... Maybe it's Eorith? Yeah, Side Creeper kind of dog. I agree. Nexo's kind of dog. Alright. How are we feeling? So far, it's like $9. Kodama being 2. Danny Pink makes all your creatures Fathom Mage once per... Okay, I'm gonna look at that in a second. Delay Halfling, that's a good one. Lanimore Tribe. Unstoppable Plan. Okay. Inga Asika. Okay, 1 sec. Let me see how this feels first, and then we can apply all those things. I don't know if it's just bias. This seems a little bit better to me already. This is Stock the Pantry, like every... Oh. Dang. The one time I like the tap land actually matters. 3 draw. We go here. Yeah. Untap. Draw land. Go here. Go to combat. Add 2 counters. Onto stock the pantry. I can untap a land, doesn't do anything. Next turn, draw. I think this card's kind of dog too. And then with this, whenever one or more is put, so that will also trigger off of our Hydras. She is tap double each kind of up to 2 target creatures. So if I go, this goes 4, I can do that. This draws me a bunch of cards. This, I think we need to ramp. This costs 4 to ramp. I guess we play the Hydra. No, this. Whenever a creature power 4 more, draw a card. This is such a mana hungry deck. It's very awkward. Draw. Draw. Dire Sage. Draw. Silk Cloak. Draw. Land. Yeah, this deck needs rocks. Sick. Or do we have Arcane Signet? We do. What's Inga and this? What was it? Inga and what? Inga and Asika, right? Is it Esika or Sika? Creatures of you control vigilance, and yes, this is definitely an Inga Asika deck. We're turning this into a big mana deck that happens to be a Hydra deck. Why does one run Sword in green? It's just a ramp. How do you get on the help list? Just post on Reddit. I also offer private coaching. Creatures you control have, whenever one or more counters put +1/+1 for first time. Oh, yeah, definitely Danny Pink. I think Danny Pink might be better than Garruk's whatever. Because Danny Pink just works. And then, I don't like that we're playing Universe Beyond cards, but I think it is better than Garruk's. Because you saw Garruk wasn't doing anything until we play it first and play the creature, and I did not like that pattern at all. I did not like that at all. So we got 2 cards. Okay, I think we cannot cut any more Hydra. What's this one? That seems kind of funny, so I like that. Body of Research is really bad. It's really funny, but it's like you saw how stretched our land, like our mana was, and I think we need more lands. Unfortunately, this is like a 38 situation because we were so tight on mana just now. Which means we find 4 cuts. I don't think Unnatural Growth. It's good when you have stuff. Issue is we're not getting to the point where we're getting stuff fast enough. I don't think this card's good. And we're at, oh, that's $51 in total. We'll cut, what else? Colonian Hydra on each creature. No, that's good. That's good. Maybe Thrix is too cute. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, this slaps. I mean, we have a Soul Ring, so that's always gonna be good. Boop. Into Zimone. Zimone, add a counter. Oh my god! And then you go birds. 4 Danny Pink. Go to combat. Boom boom, and we draw 2. Yeah, that's so good. we play this. We go whenever or put on this counter. Okay, so here we just straight up just draw by itself. Go to combat. 2 counters, 1 on Danny Pink, 1 on birds. Boom boom. We can also play this, before, and then swing. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, one more, one more. Okay, I think we did it. This is actually a good deck now. Draw, land. I can't wait to write this up for the person. It's gonna be like, we did a lot of changes because your deck really sucked before. Uh, and then draw, land. We can add this to add mana. We can go 4, add 1. If 3 or more, I think we just start doing this. Add a counter. Draw. This is proliferate, right? Huh. Simic Ascendancy is move a counter and you add growth, and then when you're 20, you win the game. I guess Simic, and then there's one counter here. Is there a way I could... Oh, I could add a counter, and this adds 3, right? So I can Snakeskin Veil, go to combat, boom, boom. This has 3 counters now. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go 2 here, 4. I mean, I guess it's this one. Draw. When you cast, if 3 or more mana. Wait, if 3 or more mana from creatures spent. Oh, that's so good. We made a super dirtly good deck now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, that's 6. No, I'm counting this wrong. 3, 4. 3 or 4 or more, right? I guess we could just go here. Is that a smart way to do it? Draw a card. Those become indestructible. I think it's just maybe wait 3 or more. Oh, the easy way to do this is 3 into here. I guess 4 is better. It's 2 +1/+1 counters. We double it, go to 4. So this goes to 2 counters. I draw a card because I did Inga. Then we go 1, 1, 2, 3. I don't need to do that anymore, actually. I can play this, proliferate all of it, then add a bunch of counters. We have 3 mana still open here and here, and then end step, add counters on everything. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Untap, draw, play. Yeah, okay, this is a sick deck. I think this probably needs more counter spells. See, this is like this is a good deck. Clamavus rather than Unnatural Growth. What is that? I think this person has got enough time on their deck now. I kind of want to do another deck before I stop. What does Clamavus do? Clamavus is... Sounds like a creature. Is it a creature? Sort by name. No grouping. What does a Clamavus do? Each creature you control gets +1/+1 for each plus... Ooh, that's kind of hot. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down because this is a better version of that other card. This one. Stampede is a good finisher. The issue is if Stampede gets countered, at that point you just like lose. But Clamavus you could play earlier, and the stuff you play afterwards is just good. So I think the last thing, the last thing for real, is this deck felt a little light on counter spells. And I would like some better counter spells. Where are we at? We're instant. We have 1, 2, 3. We're legit only 3 counter spells. I would like at least 6. So the cheap ones that I know, or what are good counter spells in a +1/+1 deck? The ones that I would play are like Unwind, because it's like easy to cast, 2 colors and a blue. Untaps, it's free. Rewind is the same thing. Rewind's really expensive though. We're worried about board wipes. We're worried about counter spells. I guess a dispel could be good. Uh, we have offer. What else? We have negate already. I guess is Insidious Will good here? I like playing Insidious Will in general. I guess we could play Mystic Confluence to draw. Or bounce. We need a small counter because as you saw, a lot of our plans was like we mostly tap out and leave one or two open. I think unwind is as high as I'd like to go. So, is there a way to just type in counter spells? Wash away Eartide Meddling, Stubborn Denial. Oh, I love Stubborn Denial. Hello, Milagros. Wash away. I think Eartide's Meddling is that's from standard, right? What does Eartide's Meddling do? Eartide's Meddling. Counter X delay at beginning. In casual, that spell will come back. I guess if we're using it to counter. We're stop a removal spell. Stub is very cute. Stub is like kind of expensive though. Stub is like $6, I think. $2. Yeah, replace Stub. Stub. 2 more counter spells. Can I just do budget counter spells commander? Oh, EDH Rec has one. Counter spells / budget. Go to instance. Saw it coming. Urtai Scorn. Annul. Dismiss. Gross. But that's not a counter spell. That's not a counter spell. Memory Lapse. Supreme. Oh, I like Supreme Will. Supreme's Will good because you can use it to dig. Supreme Will. And then we'll do. Oh, Decisive Denial. That's a good one. All right. Cut 5 cards. What did I not like? What did I not like? I think this core here is really solid. I don't think we need stock in the pantry anymore because we have so much draw, and that eats up our mana. I liked Inga Nasika. That felt good. We might just have to cut the whole Ren's thing, the Evolution Witness thing, because I think it might be a little too cute. I do like it a lot, though. We also have Mearshell Crab as a counterspell. So, yeah, I'll cut those things. And 2 more. 2 cuts. 2 cuts. Maybe we cut the Unwind. I think now it should be like just enough counterspells. Cut 1 more card. Whenever attacks double. We got a Climavis too. This is a good one. Oh, that's so tough. What's Voracious Hydra? This is everything we wanted. Everything we wanted. Fine, I'll cut 1 land. Just to call it good. I'll run it once more. I just want to see how it feels. Okay, we're not going to keep a Soul Ring Signet in hand because obviously that's going to be good. This is unkeepable because we're too short on lands. This one's like fine. It's not the best, but good to get a sense of what it's like. This is why I want fetch lands in here, because as soon as you have fetch lands with this card in this deck is exactly everything you want to do. Maybe I add Terramorphic Expanse. Yeah, let's do that. Terramorphic Expanse. Or other cards like Terramorphic Expanse. What counters Mystic Confluence. Cards like Terramorphic Expanse. Evolving Wilds, that's the one. If you haven't realized, I don't remember a lot of these budget cards because I normally don't build with them. 11. There's one more, I think. There's one more that does something like this. Shire Terrace. Fabled Passage is kind of expensive. Promising Vein. Interesting. Yeah, I think adding those are kind of good just in the event we hit that combo again. This is close enough. We will hit a land, but we need a green. If we don't hit a green, we lose. So no. This would be a 6. Not ideal, but it's fine. Draw, land, Simic Signet, draw. See how good that Signet is for this deck? Draw. I don't even think doing that matters. I think playing this is better. Then this turn we play this, play this, and draw. Now this costs X greatest power among. Now we attack with this, double it to 8, and then we pay this for double green. Then 4 mana, play. Zimone doesn't matter here. Danny Pink does. Oh, that also has double. I forgot this is the thing. So this comes in, +1/+1 counter, draw a card, then draw a card of Danny Pink himself. Ooh, that's wild. And then untap. Then it goes nuts here. Because now we go, like, whatever, just do whatever we want. Zimone, draw off this, draw off Danny Pink, go to combat, bump, bump, draw, draw. I'll probably play this at some point. We have a negate, and we have a Quandrix command. Yep, this is a good deck. We did it. It does have Ozolith. This is basically Voro the Hulkblade, except, like, kind of better. Alright, the deck is done. So I'm going to now respond. Hi. We built this deck on my stream. How much did we add here? And spend $24 to upgrade the deck with 24. Oh, is it 24? 24 or 24? Yeah, 24 cards. We focused on making it more of a. We focused on adding more mana sources like dorks and rocks, because originally I felt in goldfishing the Hydras were really clunky in our hand, so we needed more mana early to use early turns better and play Hydras better. A fun card we added is Evolution Sage. I forgot her name. Eternal Sage? What is it? Evolution Witness. Witness, who can pick up some of the cycling cards I added into the deck, giving you a source of consistent, returnable card draw or interaction. We added like 5 pieces of interaction because the original list felt low. And what else? And added some other card draw sources. Everything else we considered or we cut from the deck is in the considering section below. Hope this works out for you. Smiley face. Here's a duck. Okay, I think I only have time to do one more, so we're going to take one from the chat. Alright, chat. Someone had a goblin deck. Someone had a deck they wanted to work on. The first person who can post a deck in here. Can you submit decks for review? Yeah, just someone give me one. We have rescued one deck. It took us an hour. I thought I could do like 30-minute deck fixes, and today it took me like an hour. Okay, someone give me one. I build my deck. First build. Okay. Oh, wait. I might have found a good one. I recently pulled Sovereign Okinek. This dude's cool. Seemed fun. Built a deck. My goal is to build a fun deck. You know what? I kind of want to save other people's decks. Don't want to be rude, but I think like the fact that we can help people on Reddit is like kind of cool. So you know what? This is what I'll do. If y'all want to get like a deck review, just go to the Discord and then paste it somewhere, and then I'll figure out a system where I can put it into the stream so that you all can get deck reviews too. I also do deck coaching like as a paid service, so you know I don't be unfair to those people, but I also want to make sure that we can help people, and I think that's like kind of cool. So all right, let me finish reading this. First time I built a deck from ground up. Outside of this, I only played pre-cons and done some minor upgrades. I feel like deck is very straightforward. Yep. Played a handful of games. Deck so far a lot of fun. However, I'm looking for outside view to see it, what I can change and improve on. Look at every card 99. Feel like it's well fit in the theme. Question. Mostly being green deck. Struggle to identify if I have enough ramp. Production. Is there enough production? Mono white. This feels like a mono. Okay. Oh, there's actually a lot of people who responded. Don't have time for in-depth. Here's my deck list. I have an Okinek deck. Oh, actually, this person responded, so they don't need help. Also felt like those questions were kind of like their deck is probably fine, so we don't need to help them with that one. Hate pieces over synergy. Bracket talk. Nope, not having that. Maze of Ith. Loving my is it Mendicant? I always thought it was Medicant. First deck built from scratch. Oh, I answered that one. Or I looked at that one. Alright. Is it my video? Is it my video? No, it's not. It's Gavin's video. Saruman control feedback. Okay, alright. This might be interesting. I love control decks. Hi, looking for feedback on my Saruman of many colors control mill and theft. Trying to make it better because it seems to go online around 6-7. Also thinking about going more on theme and endgame finishes. Breach the multiverse, but maybe could have gone Peer the Abyss. Also double spell to trigger Saruman feels inconsistent. Ooh, often feel like I don't have draw. This is kind of cool. This is kind of interesting. Let me just take a quick look. A mill control deck. I love building control decks, so this might be my jam. This is oh no. I can't build this one because I legit don't know what he does. My friend Alan, it's yours? Okay, maybe we take this one. I can't build this because I don't know how this dude works. Every time I read it, my brain just turns to mush. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, okay, each opponent mills 2. When one or more cards are milled this way, all right, 2 cards, exile target enchantment, instant sword, so non-creature, basically, or non-artifact. There's more words. With equal or less of mana value, then that's spell from an opponent. What? Oh, wait. Oh. So if I play a 5 mana spell, I mill 2, and I mill like an opt. I can copy I can exile one of these things and get a copy. Is that what it's saying? Uh, you know what? You were asking for this earlier, so let's go with it. I'm gonna try to do this. Um, that's super funny. So let's go with it. All right. I'm gonna copy all this because I cannot build an architect. Maybe one day I can. At the moment, I'm just not good enough. I'm not fast enough. Nope, not the maybe board. Only here. Okay. We go here, new deck, Reddit help, Saruman, mill control, commander, Saruman. Wait, which one is it of many colors? Is that the one? Yeah. Saruman. Is it mass edit? Bulk edit. Paste. Yup. Architect. Export deck. There's a way to like strip out the export options. It should just be like this. I think the default, in my opinion, should just be like this because it's like very annoying to copy paste and do this. All right, we have an extra. All right, let's remove this, and you're trying to make it go faster. Okay, all right. Question. How much money can you spend? What is the budget for this? I'm not gonna put in like underground sea, but I kind of need to know like what are you comfortable with? You know, you want like you got $30 in total, we can do that. You only like cards up to $5, we can do that. That's gonna be kind of important. This is a bracket 3. Everything's a bracket 3. Everything's a 7. Okay. So the problem with this deck, let me reread this, is try to make it go faster. And endgame finishers and double spell feat is inconsistent and don't have enough draw. Alright, that's a lot of work. The export wonky. Give me your budget. I want to figure out your budget. And while we're doing that, we'll take a look at this. Okay. So let's think about how this works. Whenever a player, or when you do it, whenever you cast your second spell, so the engine for this is we need to have enough cheap spells for us to double cast across X turns, and we need to hit. The second spell has to be big enough where we steal the thing, right? Then, and we mills 2. Each opponent mills 2. Also, hold double spell, yeah. So we want, and then this exiles and copies. Okay, and what does Greenwood do? Deal commander player. That player exiles cop target library exile. You may cast. All right, this is like a secret Gonti deck if I've ever seen one. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, whenever you draw a card. I think we cut this first. Because this is quite involved, I'm just gonna chop cards I just don't think will work first, and then we'll figure out later. Whenever you cast a spell, each one reveals cards on the top until they reveal a land card. Then put those in the graveyard. So this is a mill. All right. Okay. Other question. We have the designer, the final Zimone. I will put it. I'm not logged in here. So go to find my mocks field, and then you can find that list. I'll also upload this video onto YouTube after this is done, and I'll paste it in there. Okay. $40. And then you use the super secret layer to attain all the other cards. Okay. It's so fun to have to have the deck designer on the line as well. It's like Caller. So Caller. This is a control mill deck. How important is the mill part? Like what? We want to make it a little better. We want to maybe have more draw, and we want to have the copy part do better, and the payoff be better, right? How important is the mill part? Is my question. And while we wait for that, I'm going to fix this out. This is not important to me. Lore reveals good. Memory deluge. Whenever exile from a graveyard. Oh, okay. So we're milling people. And save in mind, it's not good. Oh, maybe it's good. Maybe it's good. I don't know. Breach the multiverse. Each opponent. Okay, so there is definitely a theme of stealing stuff. I actually kind of have to do it the hard way because control decks are so finicky. So we're gonna do this. This might be like a good learning video. Okay, Shift T. Basically, I'm gonna do like the quick and dirty primer of how to do a control deck. I actually made a very cool control deck for Patreon the other day. Okay, so it's such a cool control deck. I'll post it in a bit. Control kind of works like this. When we play 60 card control, basically control is like invalidating the opponent's like spells until it reaches the range where control's cards are good. The issue is, and also control eventually puts itself into a space where they're right. But in general, control cards are very inefficient, right? Like Lightning Bolt is a very efficient spell. It's a Doom Blade sometimes. It's a player killing spell for 1 mana. Counterspell costs 2. It's double of a Lightning Bolt. And that's like one of the best counterspells we have, right? So if a player goes 2 mana bolt, and you spend 4 mana to counter both of them, you can see how much mana you're losing because you're like your spells are expensive, right? So if we take that to 4 player, when you build a control deck, going 1 for 1 on cards is extra bad because you have 2 opponents, right? Which is like the arcane denial kind of argument is like you're even worse because you're letting that person draw while the 2 other players aren't affected, right? So what I'm getting to is basically the way we have to build a control deck in Commander has to be following the same structure of early few turns we have to get a lot of mana because all our spells can be inefficient no matter what, right? We need a super mana hungry deck. Then we need ways to control the table that doesn't only involve counterspells because the best way we can make up on tempo and mana value is by playing board wipes and stuff like that. That said, we're gonna try to make this a control deck. Mental Misstep making a 0 to control 1 mana was so good. Yes. Mill is mostly 3rd priority. First is draw. Okay. So I'm gonna try and make this into a good control deck first, and then we can figure out the counterspell part. So this is pod. Okay. There's definitely a theme here of I'm gonna call it Exile Cast. I know it's not exactly what it is, but won't do that. What is this? Whenever you cast a second spell, each turn draw a card, then create. I like this, so we're gonna call this Protection. We're going to play all the signets here and all the talismans. So we're missing a couple signets. Decanter Water, this is a good one. Oh, we do have all the signets. Right? Where's Orzhov signet? Oh, it's all the blue ones. Midnight Clock, Consumer Aberration, Sepulchral. For each one, you may put 1 card from the graveyard. Alright, we're going to call this Mill Payoff. This is each opponent mills 3. This is a mill card. Mill, and 1's a payoff. This is an Exile Cast. This is our own spell. I don't think we should be milling ourselves. I love Gear Hulk, but I'll cut Gear Hulk for now. This one enters exile target creature. Okay. I'll call this Op Graveyard Synergy Payoff. This is a mill card. I basically cannot design this deck without like being able to see, break out all the parts of this deck like this. This is mana. This is draw. This is a mill. Shark Typhoon. Bye. This is interesting. This could be Graveyard Synergy. I think we probably can do something better. But I'll leave it there. This is draw, obviously. Authority Councils. I think this is kind of dog. I think this is not CDH, so I don't think this does anything. This one makes sense. This is a mill payoff. This could be protection. Dig Through Time. I think Dig Through Time could be good. I think there's better things we can do. Target player draw is mill. We do removal. Removal. Counterspell. This is probably super painful to watch, but there's no other way around it. Counterspell. Counterspell. Actually, it's smarter to just go through all the counterspells first. Boop. Boop. What is this? Put a +1/+1, then choose odd or even, then return each. I think this is kind of dog. This is draw. I also think this one's kind of dog, though. It's a cool card. It's removal. 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 Protection. This is pseudo removal. This is board wipe. This is filtering. This is actually very important because that's a free spell. Target player, this is a mill source. 33 is definitely wrong. This has to be like 38. Each player mills 10, then choose, then steal. Okay. So this is both mill and mill payoff. This is board wipe. I think this is very interesting, the Siphon Mine, because you can make them discard and steal it, but I think it's not good because they get to select. Exile from a graveyard. You may cast it. I don't think you're ever able to cast this, unless there's a way we're cheating it. Is it each player or each opponent? Each opponent. Yeah, we're not playing that. Deep Analysis. Draw. This is technically, I mean, this is draw. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to mark islands. We're going to mark more lands. Oh, whoopsie, there's an island there. We're going to mark, we're going to just throw in 8 of these. We are currently at, oops, 16. We are currently how many islands? 41. Oh, too much. 14. We'll clean this up in a bit. Wait. Before I do that, let me double check. 42 with MDFC. That's incorrect. We need to go down to 37. Let's go to 38. Are the expertise too cute to get double spell? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, let's look at this deck. These we basically can't touch. I actually don't really like this one. I found this to be really powerful, actually. Playing Phyrexian Arena, an arena like Market. What is it? Black Market Connections, Annex. We found these to be really powerful in the control deck we built. When I say we, it's like me and the patron. Because you're just consistently ripping cards. Archmage is good. The only issue is that we want to board wipe probably quite a bit. So that kind of goes against what you want to do. Draw, draw, draw. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get this deck to a state where I'm basically ripping so many cards that I'm just going to like answer stuff forever. And then the next thing I also want to consider is Gonti. Because doesn't Gonti say when you cast something, the new Gonti? It's like a whole, it's a whole theme. Whenever a player plays a spell they don't control, they don't own, does that count for copies? Can someone find out? 38 lands. Yes, definitely 38 lands, including NBFC. You need to hit land drops. You're a control deck. You absolutely need to hit land drops. We can like add rocks and stuff, but I guarantee you when we finish this, you're gonna be like, wow, this is kind of sick. I know it looks nuts, so just trust me. But can someone find out if Gonti works with the copy spell? I'm also gonna look at Saruman. I feel like that Gonti works. Storm of Saruman. Copy it when you cast copy it, except it's not Storm of Saruman. That's kind of sick. I guess copy spell, like spell copy is a thing. Fractured Sanity, Mind Crank, whenever an opponent loses life. Oh, that's good. That could be really good. I don't love... I would like mill cards that aren't spells. And I also want to try to avoid creatures, because I want to pop a lot of stuff. So I think we're going to have to look at our enchantments. Psychic Corrosion, I know we have that. Mill. I think like two, I don't... Ruin Crab? Memory Erosion. Whenever we cast a spell. Yeah, let's do that. Memory Erosion. The difference between Consuming Aberration and the crab is that the aberration comes after our board wipe. You just have to trust the system for now. I can also be very incorrect right now, but we'll see. Court of Cunning. At the beginning of upkeep, any number target with each mill 2. That seems good. As foretold, animate dead. Whenever you draw a card, target player mills 2. Whenever you draw a card, target player mills 2. I feel like Sphinx's tutelage could be really good. We have 4 slots. Oh. I don't like Eldest Reborn. It takes too long. Oopsie. Do that here. Mill, payoff, exile, cast. Let's say exile, I'll spell you control. It's interesting. We could go down on some lands because this plays also want to go. We need a lot of cheap spells. So I'm actually going to do cheap spell. So we can play a bunch of cantrips. Maybe instead of calling it cheap spell, we call it cantrip. Normally I don't play cantrips, but this one we want cantrip because a cantrip's gonna do something. That's gonna do something. This is not a cantrip, but I'm only putting in that section just so I can track it all together. This is a free spell. I guess free spell does matter. Opt. Do I have opt? Secrets of the keys. Is that like one of them? Oh, wait. What about Deducey? Deducey's great. Deducey. I think Secret of the Key. Investigate. Sure. Okay, where are we at? Let's cantrips 8. Probably more. I'm gonna do Scryfall. Scryfall. Draw a card. Blue. Mana value equal to 1. And then we're gonna do EDH rank. Oh, 8. This is pretty good, right? This is a good card. Snaps. I should probably specify. Oh, Brainstorm's good. Consider we have EDH rank. Brainstorm is good. Peak. Obsessive search. Interesting. I've never seen that before. Tune the narrative, twist the image. Whispers of the Muse. Sure. Okay. A bunch of cantrips. Let me check chat real quick. Mindcrank. Yeah, I think Mindcrank with Bloodchief is really good. Is Dream Trawler in this? Maybe. Oh, it could. It's just we play it and we like blow stuff up. So you blow stuff up first, and then okay, wait a second. Okay, so that Gonti is good. I think Gonti is good. I'm just gonna let it rip real quick and see how it plays out. Because I need to get a sense of how this deck plays out. Okay. This plays like a CDH deck. Rafine's Tower. I like that you play Rafine's Tower. So we have a lot of mana, and we play a Remora and draw some cards. I gotta study too. Oh my god. Draw. Land, Talisman. And then we hold the Brainstorm because we want to play spells with it. And then you go here into the Thorn Dynamo. We need lots of mana. Super hungry hippos. Play this. And then we go... Oh, he got 6? Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here. And then Brainstorm just mills them. That's so bad. I guess we just play the Remora and have them all draw have them just mill. We're not gonna hit anything, just so we can Remora up. Let's pretend we hit one card. I don't know how many cards you draw in casual. 2 into a Lotho. Play this. 1, 2, 3. Play this. Trigger. Make a treasure. Tap 3. Play the pod. And then pass. Then let's say we draw 2 cards. I'll tap 2. Pay for Remora. Play this. 3. Play into Gonti. Oh, that's super awkward. Whenever a... Oh, maybe board wipe is the wrong way to go about this. I think creatures do matter. Oh, if creatures matter, then what do we do about the board wiping? I don't want to bounce my own creatures, so I guess Aetherize is the right play. 1 Supreme Verdict is fine. I kind of want to just play straight up Reanimate. Oh, I remember what I wanted to do. I wanted to copy that trigger. So I think Roaming Throne is good. It's a Roaming Throne. Copy a trigger. Trigger. Copy MTG. Because if we're able to... Oopsie. If we're able to trigger this more and get free stuff, that's kind of neat. Strionic Resonator. We can't stress our mana, I think. Is it just Roaming Throne? Aboleth Spawn? Whatever, nope. Virtual Knowledge? Nope. It really is just Roaming Throne. What's this one? That's not a commander? That's so bad. I don't know why they designed it that way. If a permanent... No, it's a, why is it all the ETB stuff? Why can't they just be like, just copy it? I guess Roaming Throne. Or is there anything that's like when you copy a spell, you get to like... Hi, Golden Skeeter. That's why I had the Zimone bounce spell tricky. Yeah. We'll figure the removal part later. I'm not so concerned about it. I just want to get to like a really good control deck first, and I don't think we're there yet. I want to get to a good control deck and kind of get the mill part to feel good. I feel like I don't want to give up on what he does, but I almost feel like he should just be playing straight up Reanimate like spells. Oh, Siphon Insight's really good. I'm going to select this and see what it shows me. High synergy cards. Gonti. Actually, I'm going to click on just Gonti and see what Gonti gives me. It's very bizarre sometimes when I see like Joey's face. Oh, actually, I'm here. Right here. It's just because like sometimes I see people's faces. I'm like, oh, I met them before. And then they're on the website. It's kind of weird. Oh, Dolly Voidwalker is probably really good here. Yeah, Dolly Voidwalker kind of slaps. Because then it doesn't matter if you hit the right mana. You just like mill them. And then you get to steal one. Maybe that's the way to go. What other stuff can we do? We're never doing that. That one's like, we're casting stuff for freezies, I think. Is there anything that's like copy a trigger? Utility artifacts, dream, whenever do you... Nope, that's not the one. Oh. Nah. Mind Dilation. That seems like a pretty banger card. Oh, wait, Cunning Rhetoric for sure. Cunning Rhetoric is deterrence and also fits what we want to do, which is casting from exile. Casting their stuff from exile. Oh, so that is... What is it? This is protection, and it's also I thought I had one that's like exile cast. Oopsie. Change tags, protection. I'm gonna call it the exile cast. I thought there was a section for that. There is. So where's the other card I just played? Cunning Rhetoric. This one's actually a lot of work. Where? I have to put in protection. I'm like losing my mind. Bloop. Okay. What's next? Ristic Study. Whenever. Nope. Core Lock Twain. Exile top. You may play that card as long as it remains exiled. Oh, that's kind of good actually. Core Lock Twain. Nope. Not good. Not good. I guess that's like all the good stuff, right? If that's all we're getting. 101. I'm just gonna run 101 for now. I mean, this is good. Draw, land. This is kind of interesting because you want to hold the stuff so you get the free cast. Signet, draw, land into study. Pass the turn, draw one card maybe. Draw one. Land, two. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to play black market connections. Pass their turn, we draw one. Our turn, we're going to go each one costs. I'll rip all three because I want a blocker. I want to draw a card. I want to make a treasure. So I'll lose 6. Land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into Saruman. Probably need more counter spells. Then we could play a second spell, but we're not going to. And then let's say that we draw one card. Pay life, draw a card. Don't make. Oh, add the treasure too. Play this, and then we're gonna go opt, look, synthesis pod. Synthesis pod here, trigger, get a thing. And then I guess we just keep holding. What is this? Suspended sentence. Oh, interesting. I guess we could do that. Untap, draw, draw. Don't love this. I think it's hard to do this because Saruman costs 6. And no matter what, we're going to spend a lot of our time doing this. Rough. 1, 2, here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll play this. I don't know, it's tapped. I don't really care. Oh, Memory Erosion. We could play Memory Erosion. And we draw. I mean, we just spent everything to play Saruman. Maybe rushing Saruman is not the way to go. What a weird deck. Land, draw, draw. Okay, I'm gonna do this thing. I have to compare this to the other control deck I built because that deck slaps. Control. What's it called? It is called. I don't remember what my other deck is called. Laurel. At the Signet. Let's see what else. Arcane Denial. At the Rock. Add Dawn of Hope. Baleful Strix. Kind of like Strix. And then Relic Retire we will need. And then Deluge. Alright. We probably go lower, much lower on lands now. because I added a bunch of rocks. We'll go to 9 here. 4. This goes to counterspell. This is protection. It's protection because it deters people from hitting us. Removal, protection. I think we might need Ghostly Prison too. I'm just gonna slam all of it in here. Sphere of Safety. Hmm. 6 cards. Perfect. I'm gonna break off of this just so I can see my lands easily again. We have 38 lands still. I'm gonna probably trim a little bit more. We'll go to 7 here. And now at 36. Maybe 38. And then we cut 5 cards. 5 card types and tabs. What's chat saying? Yeah, I know. I was actually gonna ask you. Don't make it a million. Yeah. I was thinking. I was gonna ask you how to build this deck because you can see the mill part. There's like a lot going on. What's a good deck? What's a good card? We need this. Captain, that dude, and Mind Splicer. Isn't Mind Splicer the one that like makes everyone discard a card? Okay. Maybe we don't do the mill thing. I kind of like the mill thing though. Let me mess around the mill thing a little longer because I think that's cool. I don't think we're gonna hit this. Whenever you cast your second spell, draw a card, then discard. At beginning of combat, gets exalted until end of turn. This card's very interesting. I don't love it. We're making the most basic deck in the universe. But I don't really mind. Okay, we'll do one more. Do cut one more card. Synthetized Pod is kind of cool. This one's kind of neat. Does this have can't be blocked? I like that. Lotho's good. Drown in Dreams. I guess we'll cut the Drown in Dreams. Okay. This hand is technically playable, but not good. This is only keepable off of the Annex. And also the Lotho. Let's pretend we hit the Lotho. Draw. Oh, nice choice of land. We're gonna play Study. Maybe draw 1 card. Our turn, draw. Go to 3. Play Annex. Bounce this land. Their turn, draw 1. Our turn, untap, draw 1. Land, go 4. Their turn, draw 1. Our turn, draw 1, draw. Here. Second start, draw a card, then make a wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 mana. 6 into the walls 4. Oh, second spell is gonna trigger and make us a thing. I mean, technically, this is like doing its thing. Let's see what Alan has said. Are any good cards? You think your deck's perfect. Hi, Jonathan. We could look at it another time, maybe, because I'm trying to solve this deck. Like, I can make this like a decent control deck. I just think it's kind of boring. I kind of want to make like a cool mill. I want to like follow the assignment and make this like a cool mill deck. This into Midnight Clock, draw. And then play land, this, draw. Psychic Corrosion, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tap out, untap, draw. Hopefully nobody counters our spell here. Play this, 1, 2, 3. Play. No, we play this one first. Psychic Corrosion. Then we go 1, 2, 3. This, trigger, they mill, we play a spell. Then here we draw a card. We draw 3 cards. Draw 2 cards, they mill 4. Yeah. And then we discard 2 and untap 3. So 1, 2, discard 2. It's going to be this one. It's going to be discard, offer. Untap all those lands. Don't do anything with it. Want to turn our lands and just lands that do stuff in a bit. Play this guy. Pass the turn. This deck's really hard to build. This deck's very hard to build. Esper Sentinel. What's wrong with it? What don't... This is not mill change tags. This is mill payoff. Maybe I need to make this more mid-rangey so that it feels like we're doing more stuff. I am not inclined to do this anymore because we need creatures. What's another Gaunty thing? I want to see what else this deck has. That's a cool card. It's bajillion manas, though. Cryptghast. Oh, it's Gix. Gix is such a good card. Wait, what does he do? Oh, it's because when creatures hit, you get to steal stuff. Interesting. Braids is not that good. How does one make a good deck out of this? There's nothing else. Is there anything that copies exile spells? Care to look at Molder with all permanents? Oh, we're gonna finish after this one. We're trying. This is like the last deck we're gonna do. Let's maybe add something back in. I cut. I don't know what the problem is right now. It just doesn't feel good. So maybe I need to play with this a little longer, and then I'll get what's wrong with it. I'll bring this back in. I like this. Sack, find a swamp. Draw. Terramorphic. Let's find our planes. Oh, actually, snaps. We didn't have planes last turn, so I probably should have found planes last turn. So then this turn we play this. If I sequence it a little bit better, then this turn we find the swamp. Untap, draw, here, pretend we draw 1 card off that. Our turn we draw 1 from this, play this, 4 mana, go to Thought Vessel, into Ghostly Prison. We wall up, draw a card, our turn, draw a card, and whenever a player casts a spell they don't own, whenever a creature you control deals 1, okay. So we go here, 1, 2, 3, 4. On the end step, I don't remember if I played a land or not. Oh, I think I did. That's fine. Pretend we don't draw any more cards off of the Sentinel. Our turn, draw 1, draw 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Saruman, attack. Do the thing, maybe. Draw, draw. What does this do? So I need to mill them? I mean, at this point, once we get to this point, I think we probably do really well. Because then we get to seal our stuff and play all our engines. It's just so slow. This is why I don't really love the Jewel Lotus ban. It's just I find a lot of these decks are just like so hard to get to the high mana value creature. And once they like get removed, you're just dead. Play this. No, play the Talisman. Play. I don't want to do this. I'll do that later. 2 here. I mean, it's like ramp, ramp, ramp. Then untap. Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 go here. Pass. It was like turn 4, I think. So it's a little faster. Turn 5. Go here. 1, 2. Into Fellwar Stone. 1, 2, 3. Into this. Trigger. Steal a spell. And then we play Remore. I got plenty of mana. And then we draw like two cards. Untap. Pay. Draw. Interesting. Very interesting. Exile so you control target until the exile thing, then you may cast an exile card. When you cast a spell. Is there anything that says when you cast a spell from exile? Whenever you cast a spell from exile. Oh wait. Isn't there that new god that like does stuff from exile? Ketra something that's like kind of a lot of money. Ketra. You know what? Let's just go here and find it. Where is this thing? Whenever one of our cards are put into from graveyards or battlefield during your turn. That's kind of cool. Does this count per graveyard? Or just like all of it? And one or more cards are put into... Wait, how much is this? It's $50? Why is it so much? It's not that good. Hello. Hard to go for stuff. Yeah, that's kind of the part that's a little hard because I don't really know. I'm not really getting the sense of like that part, but I do think we could work on the spell doubling. Like, this deck has a fine plan, right? Like every game, every hand we're keeping is like there's some good amount of protection, and we have lots of ramp, right? Like here into Azorius Signet, draw. Oh, bummer. That's why this deck needs lots of lands, because we need to hit our land drops really bad. It's just like it just takes so long for this commander to get there. How much is a mana vault these days? It's $60. I guess, is there a reason to play Dark Ritual? I guess so. It's just so expensive. Dark Ritual at least gets us the free cast. We can't touch the counter spells. I think we're low on counter spells at this point anyways. The rocks we cannot touch. This is kind of helpful. The removal, I think we can't touch. Cut the Baleful Strix. So silly. Let's look at our lands real quick. 50, 30, 18. maybe a touch more black. Because I added all those double black enchantments. So let's go 4 here. And cut 2 here, 6. I think your Mystic Confluence needs to go, or that, wherever that land is. Ooh, that's bad. This is fine. Draw. Land, let's go find ourselves a swamp. You might want to cut the Mystical Tutor, which might sound nuts, but I don't think this meta is like super good for it. Here into this, untap. This is turn 4 now. Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play this. Lovelia is not gonna do. What does Lovelia do? Want to ETBs? Oh, interesting. Meh. Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into Saruman. Into this. Find an Island. Untap. Draw. Untapped. Play a cheap Mystical Tutor. I don't really care what it is. Deep Analysis? Let's put a Brainstorm. Brainstorm on top. And then, I guess, if we play Breach of Multiverse and stuff, that's like a finisher. Oh, why don't we play Mnemonic Betrayal? That seems to be good. 2, 3, we'll play this. Trigger, do the thing. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I guess we could play this. We just hold mana up too. And then we'll draw 1, 2, 3. Play this. We do have 2 basic lands. We go Brainstorm. 1, 2, 3. 2 back on top. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Sphere, I think. And we also do the Arena. And now we go untap, rip 3 cards. Don't love this deck. Pentad Prism. We have a few 1 Phyrexian mana spells in these colors. Yeah. Let me look up what Mnemonic Betrayal synergizes with. Like, the deck we've built here is fine. It's like a passable, probably good control deck where you can do things at a casual table. But I want to make it feel like, wow, this deck is cool, super cool. And we haven't hit that yet. I don't have that feeling of like, wow, this is really unique. This was like a very generic, we have a very generic Esper control deck right now. Mnemonic Betrayal synergizes with all the CDH cards. I'm gonna look up Villainous Wealth. I want to see what. Actually, this card, this dude probably has good synergy. During your turn, you may play spells you own with stash counters from exile. At the end step, exile. Nope, 7 mana. Arcane Heist. Cipher. Interesting. Spells? Nope. Because we're casting ours for free. You may target exiles top X. You can play one of them. Predator's Hour. Oh, people have been super nice about brackets. I think some people are like, they don't see it working, but that's fine. Designing systems like that's really hard because everyone has their own mode of like thinking what works or what doesn't. Until like they think about who it's for. So like I could probably come up with a system that works really well for myself, but the people I generally design for are people who don't really like think about Magic the way I do, or a lot of people do online. Which is why like it's a very simple system basically. Okay, I'm going to call for help. I'm gonna ask Alan. Actually, I can just do like, can I do mental misplay, Saruman? I have to go here. And then, is there a deck list? You got me? You got me? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Okay. Compare. What's this? This is not Saruman. This is Atali. Oh, someone else is playing Saruman. I don't want that. I want Alan's casual deck. Okay. Mental misplay. Moxfield. Yeah. Search decks. Saruman. Saruman. Someone triggered. Guess this is the one. Vidok and Orrery, interesting. Insight. Casa Queens would draw a card. Okay. Yeah, I think this is probably good. Demonic Betrayal. That's what I was thinking. As foretold. Interesting. Weaver of Tears, Son, Half, Approach Second Sun. Boring, boring, boring. Unwinding Clock might make sense because we tap out a lot. Oh, actually, that makes sense because we spend a lot of mana doing stuff. No, I'm not doing that. Urza, cost one less. Nope, I'm not doing that thing. Mind's Eye, interesting. Mightstone, Weakstone, interesting. The One Ring, probably a good card. Beseech, Sire, Stagnation. Interesting. Mindstone, Talion, Roaming Throne. Yeah, I think we need Roaming Throne here. Teferi. This is a pretty cool card. Yeah. This about makes sense. We need Mystic Gate for sure. Underground River. What else? What else? Lithoform Engine. I don't super love them, but the issue is just I kind of want this to do the thing more. Okay, what do I not love? Copy it. You can copy our own spells. Are our own spells even good? I guess it is. We play rocks and stuff. Lobelia. Memory Erosion. These aren't actually as good as I thought they would be. Because by the time these matter, we kind of have like a lot of mana. I thought we needed these cards to like get the free like trigger, but we're spending so much mana to build up our deck. It doesn't do anything. This is good because it costs 4. Is there anything? Oh, you know what? I know. I get why we played the other card. Because we need to delve. Maybe we play Dig Through Time. But don't put that many things in the graveyard. Okay. Okay. We'll cut the arena. Nope, I like the arena. Cut the brainstorm. Try this. Super slow. Cunning rhetoric. Unwind. This is slow. I mean, we could play Roaming Throne on turn 2. No, we can't. We don't have black. It's like down to a 4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just do this. Okay, draw. Land. Draw. Land. Signet. Sentinel. Whoa, CDH. Draw. Draw. Here. Here. Draw. Draw. 3. And then we'll tap is better. And pretend I play this too for funsies. No one's gonna hit us. Draw. Draw. Here. 4, 5, 6. Lithoform costs 2 to copy. Play this. Untap everything. Draw. Draw. I'm drawing a second time for the Esper Sentinel. 2, 3, 4. Play this. Nope, I can't ever get to the point where I can do the other thing. So I guess it's pass a turn. Yeah. I think there's no way to get around how slow this deck is. Play this. 2, 3. Or we just... I guess we just go this for... Oh, I guess copying the one doesn't matter because this makes a treasure. I think there's no matter what, this deck's going to be slow. Until we add in like a mana vault. Draw. This. Draw. Land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to draw 2 here. Draw. Land. Saruman. They're milling a bunch. And then draw. Decanter. No extra hand size. I guess play this first. For freezies, draw 2, discard 2. Discard the Watery Grave. Discard. The sphere is really bad right now. Then play a decanter. Trigger. Then draw. I have an idea. We also need... What's that? Oh, what's that card that rips everyone's graveyard? Oh, wait a second. Oh, you know who's really good in this? Gissa. There's a Gissa that constantly steals stuff. Oh, it's when it dies. Oh. Dang. What's that black spell that steals everything? This deck is so mana hungry. Why couldn't... Yeah, exactly. We have Mnemonic Betrayal. I'm thinking that really... It used to be expensive, now it's cheap. Return everything from graveyard. Mass Reanimation Spell, MTG. Patrox Bidding, no. What's this? Exile. That's like kind of cool. I guess Shadow the Enemy is kind of cool. Rise of the Dark Realms is the one I was thinking of. Wake the Dead? Let's do Shadow of the Enemy. That's kind of on flavor. This Gonti's not that good. kind of fine. We have a Remora, but we're never going to pay for that Remora without a rock. And our first rock we play is there. I'll try it. It has all the good cards. This one, pass, draw, here, here. We don't play the Remora because... we don't play the Remora because we don't mana to pay for it. A winding clock, better usage of our mana here. Play here, 1, 2, 3. Decanter, now we play this. Then untap, upkeep, pay 1. Let's pretend we draw 1 card, and I'll draw 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here, their upkeep, untap 2. Oh, that's kind of cool. We almost got there. Let's draw 1 card. This unwinding clock's hot. All right. All right. I'm happy with that one. This is starting to feel a little bit better. Okay. Draw. Draw. Here. It's 3. Here, I guess. Doesn't super matter. Draw. This is 4, 5, 6. Right? This turns to 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Dark Ritual. That's the fastest we've ever done this. Turn 3 Saruman thanks to a Dark Ritual. Then bounces back to hand. So excited. Draw. 1, 2, 3. No. Smarter way to do it would be this. 3. Trigger Saruman. Mill 2. Steal a spell. Steal a 2 spell, which is pretty bad. This. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Here. And Lobelia doesn't really do anything. Maybe we can hit with Lobelia, but maybe not. So in that case, is Cunning Rhetoric good? I think so. Draw. All right. Next thing. We're getting close. We're getting close to like a good deck. Or like a... I don't know. I think we're getting close to something that I would be proud of. Flashback. This lets us spend our cards and then give us another trigger later. Savine's Reclamation. Interesting. Snapcaster, Echo of Aeons, Otherworldly Gaze. No, that's too bad. Leer. Oh, Leer is cool. Faithful Mending, I think that's a good one. Siphon Insight, I think, fits our theme. Think Twice. Oh, Deluge. Deluge is a very good card. Think Twice. And then anything else? Mass Diminish, Scry 2, Draw 1, Increasing Confusion, March of Us Fail, Otter Ball, Secret of the Keys, like Shot Lock Picker, Mystical Teachings. Interesting. Hallowed Respite. Cabal Therapy. And then, what are big mana spells that we can cheat? Maybe. This might sound nuts. We play Thoughtcast. Thoughtcast. Does this say instant or sorcery? Second spell. Draw 3, gain 3, Voyage Home. Voyage Home. Voyage Home. Let me try in this one. I'm not 100% like sold on this idea, But I feel like there's something here. Because we do have a lot of artifacts. Banished to another universe. Hmm. What else? What are other cards we could play that cheats with alternative costs? Check Discord when I can later. Will do. Grave Endeavor. Bribery? Grave Endeavor. Grave Endeavor. Roll 2d10, choose one, return a creature card. Then you gain life where X other result. 7. Okay, let me look up something else. Spells with alternative cost MTG. Can I do Scryfall? Really? Really? Oh, that's so cool. Okay, now I need to do the thing because I'm really bad at Scryfall. Gatherer, advanced search. Here we go. Boop, boop, boop. Add this. I forgot what the code is for that. Commander. Here we go. Here we go. Oh man, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. And then we go. Commandeer. Yeah. Okay. I mean, all of it obviously is the. Wait, why is it like that? Oh, because it's only. No, there has to be other cards that you get, like force of virtue and stuff like that. Lets you exile a card. Right? Rather than play costs, is there another way to do this? Spells with alternate cost Skyfall. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We found it. We found it. We found the code. We cracked the code. Here we go. EDH rank. All right. I think we're cooking now. I think we are cooking. Baleful Mastery? Yeah, let's do it. Because what we're trying to do is stack Snuff Out. Snuff Out's like kind of expensive. Flare of Fortitude? No, we're never doing that. Blasphemous Edict? Misdirection? Maybe Misdirection. Flare Denial, Commandeer. Gush? Oh, yeah. Gush. Scourge, you may play black from graveyard by sacrificing 2. We're never having 2 creatures. Ingenious Mastery. You may play 3 rather than plays. If 3 of cost, you draw 3 cards, and an opponent creates 2 treasures and discard 2. If that cost wasn't paid, you draw X cards. Nope, that's not what we want to do. We're here to cheat mana. Here to cheat spells. Devastating Mastery. Just like destroys all stuff. Xander's Pact. Tidal Bore. Thwart. Mistveil Post. Oh, that's really cool. Could Border Post be good in this deck because you get to pay 1 bounce for 3? And then we're also doing the affinity stuff. I've never worked this hard for a deck in like maybe a month. Maybe like a couple months. Salvage Titan. This is like some serious cooking we're doing here. Soul Spike's very expensive. Pitfall Trap. Okay. We have 11 cards. The cutting is the hard part. I kind of want to cut the good cards. That's where my head is at. We do have more rocks, so I probably can trim. That's dangerous because we saw how close our deck is, like how often it just bricked when we have no lands. So I might try this. I might have to like cut some of this stuff. The cunning rhetoric is cool. The propaganda is not. The sphere of safety is not. Maybe cut the ghostly prison too. And then deep analysis is good because we bring it back from 2. This is a good card. 106 Void Rend is very expensive. 5 cards. Mission briefing is Surveil 2 in your graveyard. Surveil works. This works because this lets us cast another spell. Maybe Gush is too cute. Oh no, I think Gush is really good. Insight Snap. Snap's free. This is free. You cut a think twice. Shadow of the Enemy. Maybe this one. No, that's a cool finisher. I really like all these cards. It's a problem. It's a problem. We're like, this is getting really hard to cut. 4 cards. Cut 4 cards. Hindsight's good. I want to try the Border Post. The Winding Clock was very good. Ink Shield's good. This thing... It's a very cool card, but I'm going to cut it for now. Hard to tell if Lobelia is good right now, so I'm going to cut Lobelia. Because we do have some payoffs. It's not that we don't have payoffs. 2 cards. Cut 2 cards. This is a good one. Arcane Denial's good. Maybe cut Unwind. And then cut 1 more. Each is both these are each, but these are each. Or cast a spell. Sepulchral Primordial. For each opponent, put 1 from the graveyard. It's good. It's a good card. Okay. I'm gonna try. We'll go down 1 land. Fine. We'll go down 1 land. I don't feel good about it. I don't feel good about this. But there's no space. This is 4 mana. We get a Cunning Rhetoric on turn 2. And then what do we do next? Don't do anything. Go next. This is 2 mana. We draw 1 more for the Rhystic Study. It's probably good. We'll probably hit it. Yeah, there it is. Get a Plains. I'm not thinking at all what I'm fetching here. I'm just fetching for the sake of saving time. Draw. Ooh, there's the Border Post. I've never been this excited over this card. We'll play this first. And then, wait, does this come to be tapped? Can I flip F to flip? Pay 3? Okay, cool. Draw. Play this. What does it say? Return a basic rather than it comes to be tapped. I think we play the study here. Rip 1 card. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to play this just so we stop missing land drops. Whoopsie, I had to go 3. Now to pay 1. Oh, that's so annoying. How did I do this? I had 3 mana, right? I had 3 mana. 1, 2, 3, Midnight Clock, pay 1, Border Post, put this back in my hand. And then play this for a land for turn. Untap. Draw a card from their turn, draw a card for our turn. Here, 6, Saruman. Then, next turn, we'll just draw 1, then draw 1. Here, 1, don't do that one. 2 for Resonator. And then 2 for Soul, or for Felwar Stone, copy, mill 4, we'll get 2 spells, pay 1 for a Soul Ring. Draw. Play this. I mean, now this is probably gonna slap, but I don't know. I want to see how all my new cards work. Turn 2, play land into Progress into Sentinel. Draw. Sea of Clouds. This is why this is good, because we can do this now, just to filter, and then cast it later for our trigger. Actually need a lot of lands, so we're not getting here, are we? Cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can cut 1. Untap, drop, land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do nothing. Yeah, do nothing. Draw. Land. Saruman. Oh, no. Storm of Saruman. Because now, next turn, we can go. We'll draw a land for off their turn. Go here. We could technically Mystical Tutor, but I'm going to flash this back. Draw 2, discard 2. Oh, Roaming Throne. I think the cards we put in were a good idea. And then go 1, 2, 3. Play. Holy snaps! We play Roaming Throne, right? And now we have 2 copies of Roaming Throne. And then they both come in for Wizard. Draw. No, don't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Saruman. Mystical Tutor. I'd have to draw a card for last turn. And then trigger. We rip nothing, but they mill everything. Untap. Draw. 2, 3, 4. Play Unwinding Clock. 1, 2, 3. Play this. Trigger. I have a copy of Unholy Annex. And then we'll untap 1 rock. And then on our turn, we just rip like 3 cards. Yeah. Play Soul Ring. Tap Soul Ring. Bounce a basic. Play the Border Post. Trigger. Yeah, okay, this slaps. All right. We did it. Yep, the Rothos only for Saruman. Lobelia Cut, she seems a bit iffy, yeah. The reason why we don't have Delve is because you saw while we're like doing this, we had no graveyard. That's why I had to look into the dumb Border Posts or the other things, because those could cheat its cost another way. But I think this deck slaps. Yeah, the Roaming Throne is only for Saruman, and the Lithoform Engine, I think it might be win more. I just feel like this dude needs to trigger as many times as we can. So, okay. I'm calling this good. I'm calling this is where we'll stop. Go play this deck, and you come back and tell me how it goes. I would cut Mystical, I think. No. Mystical can find us our Saruman, like Enemy of the Shadow, or whatever it's called. And also Mnemonic Betrayal. We do have finishers. So, anyways, okay. This is a good deck. This is a really cool deck. I'm very glad we actually worked through this, because this was very difficult, for real. Like, I really haven't struggled with a deck like this before. So very cool. We actually got to help, quite a unique challenge. Arena, and then draw, and then lion. 1, 2, 3. I should end the stream, but I'll do that after I do this one. Untap. Draw. Land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play Saruman. And then draw. Land. Felwar Stone into this. Draw. Discard. And then we could even still... No, we can flash that back. We won't do anything, though. And then we draw 2 cards. Okay. I think the Border Post was a good idea. Second deck saved. Thanks for watching, everyone. We're going to try to do these Reddit saving streams a little more often. I think they're very fun, and I think, you know, a lot of people need help building decks in general, and not everyone has time to help them. So the fact that all of us can sit here and help them and recommend cards is cool. We help people and we have fun. All right. Thanks for watching. If you have a deck you want me to look at, just post on Reddit, I guess, or go on my Discord and post it there, and I'll figure out what to do. Okay, I'm gonna go have dinner. I'll put all the decks we built in the description when I post this. So